This episode is brought to you by Field Notes. Hey friends, I'm excited to talk today because I've got some stuff from Ucon Acrobatics. They have these modernist, elegant, almost pretend futuristic looks to them. And I think I've got us a discount here. You should be able, if you use the link below, get a discount. They're a B Corp. They've got blue sign certified stuff, which I always love, right? Because it means that they're caring about the processing, the chemicals used, the worker conditions. They're also ecology cooperators, which means they plant a tree for every product, and they're plastic fisher. That means that a kilogram of plastic is taken out of rivers every time you buy something. I love all of this. There's so much plastic in the ocean, right? Almost all of that has come from rivers first. So Plastic Fisher is this organization that's like, let's get plastic in the rivers before it goes into the ocean. Now, they were keen to send over their Phantom series, which is this highly water-resistant bag made from custom materials. They call it Eco Reflex 900, which makes the backpacks extremely reflective at night, okay? Apparently there are microscopic glass beads in this material that make the entire thing reflective. Normally on a bag you'll have like a little spot that's reflective, or like a little light for your bike. Their dream with this, I think, was to make it the entire thing reflective. All right, let's see how this works. Whoa. Oh, I guess that works. This is just from the flash on my iPhone. I'm gonna link below to each one of the bags that they've sent, and then there's some other things that I want to open here. But know that each of these bags was made using about 20 recycled plastic water bottles. And listen, we gotta talk about what this material feels like. But first, this episode is brought to you by Field Notes. Listen, this is my little expedition notebook, all right? This thing has waterproof, tear-proof paper, and I am loving it. I live out of this right now. I have a folded up piece of paper and some little, like a baggage claim thing. In here is a bunch of Post-it notes and a, Van Neistat style. This is like my to-do list that I don't look at quite enough because I'm writing in this. I write notes as they happen, and then I can go through these way differently than going through notes on my phone, which I have typically done. And I still do. I still do a lot of notes on my phone. They have multiple sizes of notebooks, okay? They have a subscription model, which means you can get special editions automatically shipped to you every quarter, I believe. They have this incredible leather from iron and resin, kind of like a, your daily carry thing. If this was your wallet, right? I don't know if you do creative work for a living. I don't know if you've got a book in you. I don't know if you got ideas you're trying to bring out into the world. Hey, it's worth it. Get those ideas out. Even if you don't do anything with them. Their whole phrase, their slogan from way back in the day, I've been a fan of Field Notes for a really long time, is you're not writing it down to remember it later. You're writing it down to remember it now. Use my link below. It lets them know where you came from. This material has a very gritty, dry kind of, can you hear it? This is the kind of material I want to break down a bit, If you rub it on your skin, it's like a little rough. Now, on the inside of the straps, different mesh where it's touching your body. Nice mesh on the back here. This feels pretty dang good. One of the things I love about these designs is they do feel like they're from the future. They do feel like a modern classic in a way. They do feel like they're not going to go out of style. They do feel like the kind of thing your grandkid's going to find and be like, there's a chance that this is still like dope. Then I do like this intense sort of bar tacking reinforcement here, and I do like these straps with big webbing down the middle, right? Gives us some structure. Water sealed zip on the top of this guy with a little bit of, like, on the inside, there's like a slight sort of softness. Water seal's nice, big, long pocket. This is a little too, well, maybe I could get a decent sized water bottle in here. It's really great for your umbrella, man. Zipper over here to get into the bag. I love it on a roll top bag when I can get into my main compartment without having to go through. This is Velcro, which arguably is not that bad, except for if you're still in school or you're at a conference or something like that, and you always need Velcro to get into a thing, right? It just makes some noise. You get into class late, and it's like, zipper to be able to get in. However, you won't be able to get your laptop from here. You can just get into the main compartment here. Nice little bit of expansion there, okay? And then inside, ooh, we got some clippers, some little buttons. That feels pretty nice. You've got these plastic stays right here. This feels great. I'm liking this. And then inside is so deep. So this is how you have to access, unless I'm mistaken, this is how you have to access the laptop compartment. It's right down in here with a nice, really stretchy, kind of cool neoprene on top. Cool looking. This is probably going to get a little ratty over time. I'll put my laptop in there. I've got my headphones, which I don't leave home without. Very spendy, very worth it. I'll link to these below. And then in a bag like this, for my tech gear, I'm going to use one large sort of cute, this is actually Bellroy's toiletry kit. I like this thing. This is sort of just perfect. But I'm gonna use one large sort of tech thing and actually get my notebook in there. I have a bigger notebook. It's got like not quite the sort of tech. It does look like a dop kit. It's an epic dop kit. Has a little spot for the toothbrush and everything. But I love the materials. I'll link to this below. And this goes into the bag just like thrown in. So that way, as I am sort of orienting myself to the bag, when I get into this thing, now, if I get to where I'm going, this is simple. All we're doing is getting stuff from point A to point B. I really like the back panel, how it feels against my body. I think these really minimal strap sort of bits are awesome. It's just a sack. And yet, if I have extra little bits, I love that. I mean, that is so quick and easy into it. This one over here has a G hook, which we're gonna see what that's like in a second. But a roll top like this, that's just a simple frickin' thing. I can get into and grab my headphones. When I get to where I'm going, I have to open this, unroll this to get my laptop out, which it's very easy to do so. It's just super simple from a recycled material that's extra reflective with quick access right here. Now, this quick access, perfect size for my phone, which arguably that plus my AirPods is like the only thing going in here. Here's my 32-ounce Owala water bottle. I love this water bottle for a few reasons. I don't think this is going to want to, ooh, look at that. Look at that. It's just a sack. Ready to go, simple sack. Now, can it be overstated that when you are cruising through town with something like this, it is going to, like, it makes you look cooler. You just feel the roughness of it, which I hope translates to the toughness of it. Let's see what is in this Luca bag. Okay, we got ourselves a sling that expands. You've got zipper here. You've got Velcro here. So just for a sense of size, that's there. We've got a clip, just a standard sort of clip here. In fact, one of those things that I would love to see them do a little more of a custom job on. It doesn't feel like it's bespoke or customized. It feels like it's a little off the shelf. All peripherals like this are off the shelf, right? But a lot of brands and fanny packs and slings and stuff are they're just using some clips that to me feel new. Water sealed zips all along the top here, and a thin, very thin kind of simple number here, but the materials inside feel really good. Like this is really smooth. I like this. The same phantom exterior. I think I'm supposed to have this on my other shoulder, but this is how I like to wear things. Why? Because this little strap gather feels like it's just gonna get, you know, jiggled. You know about the sling, like sort of move. This is why I always do it like this, because on this side, it's right here. If I were to go, gosh, how do I even, if I were them, I would put a clip right here and right here. So I can just flip that switch around however I wanted it to go. But I like this little wing. The Jona bag, this is kind of cute as like a little sling. Not a bum bag because of the way that the strap, there's no clip here, right? So this is just kind of a cool little clip thing here. I have not seen this. This feels like customized and bespoke and particular. This little guy. Now, I don't know how much I like it though. Does feel like once you're locked in, once you're set where you want it to go, it does feel like it's gonna stay put there. All right, so that means you're always going like you're always doing this thing. But it's this cute little number here. Wow, pretty little water bottle here. This is adorable for me. My big old American Texas, I'm out here in the sun. I do a lot of physical activity. I need a lot more water than this. If I did hot yoga and had this with me, it would be like, I wouldn't make it home. Nice silicone here, which is great for protecting. You notice how they always get dented and banged up around the bottom? Thing sucks. But it looks really nice. And I want to be this person. Now, with this guy, I am so concerned about, ooh, that's damn good. So what they've done is they've reinforced this. They've got a webbing that's wrapped around something that's in the inside of the webbing, okay? Which makes it stay open, number one, and they've got enough of a size on that loop to get this in and out. And there's enough of a hook over here to keep it in place, but not so much that it's hard to get in and out. Got a nice little handle here on the back, and you can feel on this, you can feel that like there's actually padded on the bottom, there's padding. This is brilliant. This is really brilliant. Got our same backpack straps and padding here. I really liked the feel of this when it was on my back. It felt awesome. Our same straps right here. I like how short these are. This feels like how I want it to. The same zip down the side, which gets me into the bag. By the way, there's a long key clip in both of these. And I actually prefer this wide, big, flat pocket right here. I prefer this to the other one. Much bigger, much more useful. Very easy to get in and out of. You can see it visually. You know where you are. I like this, but I don't have my water bottle compartment. Pop this open. Looks like we've got a little bit less maybe, and a zipper. We've got a zipper right here. Okay, so zipper with a little bit less. This is challenging for me. What do I like more? The Velcro is very easy. Yeah, I mean, look at the difference in size here. But this is not as big depth-wise as this one either. Ultimately, I'm super impressed with with a few of these details. The little clip here, the little handle, and the padding on the bottom side. These are like 120 euros, something like that. For an extremely stylish, rugged, looks like rugged enough bag for the price that has an insanely high value around the eco sustainability. I love all of that. And this just very urban, modern design aesthetic, right? Which I think feels super good. So shout out to Ucon Acrobatics. Holler in the comments. What's your take on these? And do you know other bags like this kind of modern, simple kind of bag? I'd like to understand more about who's out there making this kind of stuff, because all of my focus has been on the kind of bags that I personally like, which is a little more utilitarian and structured and I don't know, technical is not that this is so technical. I don't know what this has more simplicity than I'm used to. Shoot, I can talk about this stuff all day, man. Thanks for watching. This is kind of a cool look. This little sling. Thanks to Field Notes. Do use my link if you buy some of these. Just go get some of these expeditions because you never know. Like I now leave one in my house by in the couch where I'll watch TV, and I will occasionally just like, oh, that's interesting. Make a note of it. This is an old point from James Altucher that like if you just start making notes, the like idea part of your brain turns on more and more and more and more and more and more. And it is like this where you when that's just going, it doesn't cost you anything. It doesn't cost me any brain power to have that idea. It really does. Once you're used to it, it doesn't cost me anything to write it down. Maybe there's a cost to like, there's a bunch of good ideas somewhere that I haven't done anything with. I love a simple bag like this because I want a simple life. Because I think simplicity helps me to accomplish things. It helps me to remain focused on the things that are important. It is so easy to want more. What I found is the more I have, the more I want. So this kind of rugged simplicity, where it's big, you can carry a lot of stuff with this. It's one zipper, one top opening, one little pocket here. Again, I really wish I had a mix of the front pocket of this with the water bottles of this, or a single water bottle of this. I like a simple bag because I want a simple life. Because I think a simple life helps me stay focused on what matters. In a world constantly, incessantly, and everywhere seeking to distract me. The way that I'm seeking to distract you here, looking at this video. Hey, maybe you like this. If you buy one of these bags, I get like $15. You know, luckily if you use my link, you also get a discount, right? It's like that. I'm distracting you. Unless you're like, actually, I want, like I've said before, sometimes you need a new pair of running shoes before you take running seriously, which I think originally came from a guy I follow a lot called Merlin Mann. But sometimes you have to buy the shoes before you take that lifestyle seriously. Sometimes you have to buy the new bag, this, that, and the other. Bags are great for that. They kind of help you reinvent yourself a little bit. For a second. It lasts like a second. Then it's just old. Because it's not new. Do you need to have something new all the time to stay satisfied? If so, you're going to lose. It's not going to work. And your happiness is determined and dependent upon so many other things outside of your control. When all of the real teachings is like, it's here, baby. I have been Chase Boardman Reeves. Check out more daily carry bags at matterful.co. Learn how to travel more happy at matterful.co/travelglad. My little free travel tips, because I want you to get out and explore the world and fall in love and get your heart broken and skin your knee and learn something that changes your life forever, you know. And thanks for watching. And be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Bye-bye.